The Asset Balances report is a good example of a multidimensional report, so I'll choose that app. The selection criteria appear in a pop-up box at the beginning and usually have mandatory fields that must be filled in. The key figure group field is usually pre-filled and most of the other fields are obvious. However, the currency type is 10 for the company code currency rather than the currency itself, like USD. If you choose, for example, period 12 as the to period, you will see accumulated values for the whole year. Most multidimensional reports behave in a similar way, so once you know how to manage one, you can manage most of them. The screen is split into a number of areas. Bottom right is the results of the report, but this is also split in two. On the left, the headings, and on the right, the values. You can see this by the two scroll bars at the bottom. On the left-hand side, you have one column with the dimensions, and the next has the content of the rows and columns. I'm going to take out two of the items in the rows to make the report simpler, but then I'm going to add back the asset class. Although it's tricky to find the exact spot, you can drag the column headers to change the size of the columns. If you right-click on one of the row headers, you see a small pop-up. I'm going to hide the subtotals. I can also change the number format, for example, to get rid of the decimal places. Currently, both the asset number and the description are selected, but to get more space, I'll just choose the asset number, in other words, the key. There is also a filter bar at the top to which I can add more fields by selecting the box to the right of the field in the pop-up. But I need to click on the Show Filter bar for them to appear. I'm choosing just Asset Class 2000 as an example. Then I have to press Go for it to recalculate the results. I just reset it back to all in order to show the charts. In this case, they don't really make sense in a report showing assets and the gross book value and accumulated depreciation. But I just wanted to show you what's available generally. If you click on the settings and then information, you can see information about the report and what the selection criteria are. You can make the report full screen, and you can also save the report as a tile or export it to Excel.